Hey stranger, Elaine, Aeris here. And here's a kitty cat. A very cute kitty cat. I can't tell if she's going to destroy me or not. This little beast. So it was very serendipitous for me to see this post before it vanished into the Reddit purgatory. So anyway, this post vanished because it was flagged as potentially being AI. And I spoke to the writer of this story and his paranormal experience, which I don't get the feeling that this is AI. Okay? This person's an actual writer. You know the thing that ChatGPT writing prompts are based on? Writers. This story is titled Unimaginary Friend, Race. If childhood lives anywhere forever, it lives in summer light. My grandmother's yard breathed warmth and patience beneath the Ohio sun. Morning sunlight filtered through the lace curtains of her kitchen, drifting out across the porch and into a sanctuary she had built with her hands. Angel statues stood watch among beds of marigolds and lilies. A pond glimmered with floating petals, each ripple catching the light like a soft sigh. Inside the greenhouse, moisture clung to glass like silver veins, sheltering ferns and seedlings that stretched toward the sun. And at the heart of it all, the willow tree ruled. Its branches cascaded in long green curtains, touching the earth as if blessing it. When the wind moved, the leaves whispered like prayer. In that part of the yard, the world felt holy in a way I could not yet name. Time slowed, breath deepened. Everything was soft and warm and safe. Are you trying to steal the show, honey? You seem like you might be trying to steal the show. My grandmother's presence lived there too. She moved among her garden with the quiet confidence of someone who trusted both heaven and the soil beneath her feet. She had a way of looking at things that made them feel seen and understood without a single word spoken. Near her, nothing could harm me. Near her, the unseen stayed gentle. I played there most mornings, tracing circles in dirt, pushing toy trucks across soft soil, watching light dance on pond water. Imagination felt innocent and weightless. The world was small enough to hold in my hands. But all yards have edges, and innocent worlds have borders. Beyond the willow, the ground changed. Grass rose higher, wilder, as though it remembered life before fences. Rusted trucks and broken cars rested half reclaimed by weeds, metal peeling like tired bark. Windows sat hollow and dark, empty but not lifeless. A large garage crouched at the back, silent and still, its shadow stretching farther than seemed natural in daylight. This place did not hum with life. It listened. Even as a child, I felt it, a seam between safety and something older, a place where the wind forgot to move, where sunlight hesitated, where the land seemed to watch and wait. On the day I met Bryce, the air tasted different. The quiet felt too full, as if the world were holding its breath. I looked up from my dirt drawings, expecting to see nothing more than the willow swain. He stood where sanctuary met wilderness. A small boy, blue eyes, pale face, denim overalls, bare feet on warm earth. No arrival, no footsteps, no voice, just presence, sudden and complete, like turning a page and finding a story already half written. He lifted his hand, palm up, inviting without demanding. Something inside me recognized him without knowing why. That was the strange part. He did not feel new. He felt discovered. I watched him. He watched me. Silence wrapped around us, not heavy, but purposeful. Children understand wonder before they understand caution. So I walked toward him, trusting the world because it had not yet taught me not to. Inside the kitchen, her voice hummed through the open window. Dishes clinked, water ran. The air smelled like toast and soap and something safe. I met a friend, I told her, barefoot on the cool linoleum. She did not look surprised. She did not correct me or call him pretend. She only nodded, calm and sure. Yes, you told me about him. Except I had not. A small shiver of confusion passed through me, then faded beneath her steady presence. She always seemed to know things the world did not ask her to know. Secrets lived behind her eyes, not frightening ones, only truths too old and too quiet to explain to a child. She dried her hands and smiled at me, soft and warm. When she smiled, the world felt safe again, so I accepted her answer, and him with it. Back outside, the yard no longer felt divided by plants and rust. It felt divided by breath. Rice stood near the willow, waiting. He did not speak, but his presence pulled like gravity. The willow branches brushed my shoulders as I passed beneath them, the leaves whispering in a language just beyond hearing. Then the ground changed beneath my feet. Grass grew tall enough to touch my knees. Rusted cars leaned inward like ancient things remembering movement and noise. The air cooled slightly. Not cold, not wrong, just different. A silence that observed rather than rested. Rice drifted deeper into the wild part of the yard, not walking, moving, light, quick, as though gravity reached for him but never found hold. Curiosity tugged at me. Innocence pushed me forward. I wanted to know where he went when he vanished at the edge of sight. I wanted to understand why his eyes always flicked toward the basement entrance behind the house. I followed him because children believe wonder is always safe, and because my grandmother's presence still lingered like a shield in my chest. But when Rice stopped near the concrete stairway that sank into darkness, that shield felt thin. The basement door loomed open below, a square mouth in the earth breathing cold air up the steps. Darkness looked thick there, waiting, not sleeping, a stillness that seemed to hold its own heartbeat. Rice lifted his hand again. Follow. For the first time, my body answered before my thoughts did. A tightening in my chest, a pulse in my throat, a quiet voice inside whispering, no. Not curiosity now, instinct. Fear arrived silently, not as panic, but as awareness. Awareness of depth, awareness of invitation, awareness that some doors are not meant to be crossed by children who still believe the world is gentle. I backed away, one step, then another. The air seemed to shift around Rice, not anger, not sadness, but something like patience draining. His form blurred slightly as if the shadows behind him claimed him back. Then he was gone. The yard exhaled. Birdsong returned at the edges. Light warmed again, hesitantly. I turned and ran, legs pumping through grass, breath sharp, the willow branches brushing my shoulders as if urging me back into safety. When I reached the pond and the angels in the greenhouse, I stopped. I listened. The world felt right again. Whole, held. But I was not the same child. Curiosity had opened a door. The boundary had revealed itself. Fear had spoken softly, the first true warning in a house filled with quiet secrets. Every haunting begins with a moment you do not understand until it is too late to forget. This was mine. So what do you think? AI slop? I don't think so. I think this is poetry, and reading stuff like this makes me want to write again. And I am so grateful that this brilliant writer allowed me to share his story with you, because if you are scared of the AI thing, and some people are, I think then the only way to combat feeling like we're losing our humanity is to celebrate art that truly resonates. And if the only art that truly resonates with you is 100% human made, then go for it. If you believe synthesized art has a place, but it can work in cohesion with humanity, go for it. Like all tools, we must use them correctly. And us artists and writers and singers and musicians, we're not replaced that easily. Because as long as art like this exists, I think we're going to be okay, guys. So what did you think about this haunting? Do you think that the grandmother has seen this ghost before? She didn't seem surprised to hear about this friend, did she? What did you think? Was this a spooky story? The basement part creeped me out a little bit. The basement part was a little bit concerning. I am glad he didn't go in there. I don't know that he would have seen anything, but it definitely didn't seem like it was anything good. Don't crawl into dark spaces by yourself, guys. Bring a friend so that they can be traumatized as well. If you find it as inspirational as I did, maybe you can go check it out. Help an artist out, guys. Help an artist out. Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe if you're scared of ghosts or if you want to see more ghosts. I don't know. So like and subscribe if you want to see more ghosts. Maybe we should just do this angle the whole time. What do you think?